Good morning, Virgo. Welcome to your April reading. Always remember that even if this is April, you can see this whenever it comes to you. My readings always timeless. My readings always find the right person. So maybe you even stumble upon this. Maybe this is the first time that you're on my channel. Then listen up. It's very windy outside, and the message that I got. Oh, Momo is streaming. By the way, Moon is sleeping here. If you want to get to know Moon, I will link a video up here. Anyway, the wind brings in changes. A lot of changes. But I also feel like she was sleeping, like she made noises. So maybe there was a message that maybe you have nightmares about something lately. And it's because there's something in your waking life, which actually makes sense. We will get into this. So I channeled through a lot of messages for you that we're going to talk about. But the first thing I just want to point out is that I think that you will be a bigger fan of April at the end. At the end of April. I don't know how I want to put this. There's a lot of things happening for you at the end of this month. Because at the beginning of this month, you are working with your 8th house. The eighth house. Right. Wow. That was painful. Well, yeah, because this is the house of transformation. This is a house that can be very... we don't always like to work with this house. We don't know. It can be a challenge, but it's not a challenge. But it, you know, the human in us can see it as a challenge. Pay attention to what zodiac sign you have in the 8th house, because there might be a sign there. There might actually be some hints for you how you work out things. But the 8th house is all about endings. It's all about beginnings. So endings and beginnings. It's a little bit like a death card. This can involve ending of grief, ending of career, work, but something that has stopped you in the past. Yeah, but if you have been someone who's been grieving, like you lost someone, it could be a pet, it could be whatever, you're learning something from that ends a circle that has kept you stuck. It could be the ending of something legal, custody, a lawsuit, whatever this is. There is the end inside. There's something ending. Another thing I wrote down was cult. Could be something with cults. Like maybe some of you guys have been trapped in a cult with a cult leader. Something around cult. And there can be many things. It doesn't have to be anything satanic, but something where someone, like a group of people, trying to manipulate you in a way. You got out of that. It could also be the end of debt, like you're getting out of debt. It just, again, whatever it is, it's the ending of something that's ending. So whatever that is for you. There could also be something paranormal happening, because the 8th house also rules paranormal activity, ghosts. Doesn't have to be linked together with this something ending, but there could be something there. Maybe you work in the paranormal field, or you do something with that, you like to do it, but there is some form of ending to something, or the way that you did things, and then, you know, you refresh your energy, you do something in a new way that makes things flow. Yeah, so a time of renewal, endings of something. Whatever this is, it's life changing for you. Whatever it involves, it's life changing. So obviously it could be that you are leaving your job to start out something you have always dreamed of. Becoming self-employed. It could be that someone out there is getting a divorce. Like you've been together with this person for, I don't know, I actually want to say 27 years. Or 10 years or something like that. And it's ending. Maybe someone Some of you guys might even have lost someone. That could also be. Yeah, there has been a loss. Could be a pet for some of you, I feel. For some reason there's a rabbit coming through, but there's also a cat coming through. Something has, yeah, it's something that is done. So don't worry if you're like, oh my god, is my cat going to die? No, this is something that has happened some days ago from when you see this. Last week, last month. But you're not alone. If you lost someone, this person will always pop up in your reality. Maybe not that you want to see him, not that you see the person, but whoever this is always going to help you. And I had this, like, this, whoever this is passing away, this could also be an animal. We're always, you know, if there is like a discussion like you changing your curtains or you like having a self-pep talk with yourself, I have this like picture of that's something that will happen or happens. Like they are there, they're like laughing at you because you're like, oh, that's so silly, you know. Just change those curtains. There's an ambulance in the background. Maybe some of you guys are also healing something when it comes to the fear of ambulances or hospitals, because again, I know that from when my mom passed away, I associated sirens with ambulance, and it was just a bad thing for me, but I healed that. Yeah, because it's actually a life-saving thing, right? So there's a lot of things happening when it comes to that, but there is a transformation happening when it comes to how you see things. You're understanding something in a new way. Yeah. But there's a lot of changes happening for you, I feel. A lot of changes where you're like, yeah, it almost comes with this energy of like, I don't know if I can do this by myself. I don't know if I can go through this. This seems like, you know, like, oh, somebody could be like, oh my god, I have to start my life over. You don't, because you have all the basics done. You have everything that you need. It will come to you. And the ego is this like, oh, I don't trust in it if it's not, you know, if I can't touch it or see it. And it's, you know, you Virgos, you know, you love science behind things. You want to figure things out, and it's sometimes hard to trust things that you can't see. Again, it depends on what else you have in your zodiac sign, but for someone who's a hardcore Virgo, can be hard. But yeah, there's a lot of things happening. What else did I write? Again, I come back to this energy of there will be some news that will be very life-changing for you. It could be connected with studios, scholarships, work. Work. It's linked together with another country. Could be something with a collaboration or something. It's interesting because it's something that has come up in the daily reading that I made for Monday. And I also believe that it came up from for another zodiac sign. So maybe you have Libra or Leo in your chart, so there might actually be something there. This might also be linked together with a boyfriend or girlfriend. There's a young energy attached to this. It could be a husband, wife, but for some reason girlfriend, boyfriend of yours. But I think there is news coming your way, but it's news from another country. Ooh, it feels very exciting. Let me know what that is. It's news from another country. Maybe it is your country, but you are in another country. Does that make sense? Where are you from originally? Someone asked. Where are you from originally? Where are your roots? Yeah. And it's funny because I also wrote down it could be about citizenship, residency, or something with a house. So that's interesting with this just coming through, like where your roots, where you're from originally. Yeah. Another thing I channeled in was that there is a new mentor or teacher that's coming into your life at the end of the month, closer to when we have the full moon in Libra. And I don't know why I can't remember if it's the 16th or is it further away? When is that actually? Is it because we have 2 full moons this month? Could that be why I'm so confused? Do we have 2 full moons this month? Well, eclipses, right? I am so confused now. Let me know. Any astrologers out there know if that's the fact. But you are changing in a very happy way. There's a new glow about you. For some reason I have this like, there is a male energy I tapped into. So maybe it's you or it's someone around you who is very excited to share news about pregnancy. Or a new baby coming. And I have this feeling like it's something you didn't think would happen. Or something that they didn't think would happen. But someone becomes pregnant. I don't know if it's the energy that already... Like, if you know. Otherwise it might be a surprise for you if you are the female being pregnant. Or if you are a male having a female being pregnant. But I feel there's a lot of joy. Maybe you are a female who is pregnant but you haven't told the other person because you are a little afraid of it for some reason. But they're going to be very excited. There's a big change when it comes to that for someone. Now it's hailing again. Whoa, what the hell was that? Wow, that is the weirdest thing. There was this big light golden orb, right? But it was shooting like poof. It was shooting down in the ground. Oh my god. I don't know what that was. That was so crazy. Well, sometimes, right? Wow. By the way, on my Patreon, I have posted a video where I talk about psychic energies and mindfulness and a lot of goodies. Okay, anyway, the last thing that I wrote down is making a relationship more serious. Yes, it could be linked together with this like baby making. But a relationship is becoming more serious. It could be including marriage, or you guys are moving together, or you're just taking another step when it comes to seriousness in a relationship. Maybe someone has been not so active in a relationship, or yeah, like you have been very unsure if you could trust this person, and suddenly something happened where they are just there. Okay, let's see for Virgos, what else? Spirit of place. Wow, look at that. I think we are going to open the book for this one. But look at that. What do you feel with this card? Let me know in a comment what you see. Tap into your abilities. What is it that you see? Trust. First word, trust. What is that? This is so funny talking about another zodiac sign, because I believe... No, wait. Was that the daily? It could actually be the daily, but this card came up in another reading. Magical map shifter. Spirit of place, magical map shifter. You're following your heart, because at her heart chakra, if it wants to focus, there is a map. I feel that you are activating a lot of this energy from your heart chakra and up to your crown. That's enlightenment. That means that you're very secure and you're feeling safe. That is a feeling that will come. Last card. That was a turner. Sad embrace. Well, we did speak about the 8th house, right? There is something that's ending. Embracing the shift, the matrix. Yeah. Also, this card, I feel it's interesting because I feel this should be the first card. Also, the moon is suddenly behind you instead of further away from you. With all this blue, also green, heart chakra, I feel there's something about you speaking your mind, saying something that you have been holding in for the longest of time. You're not afraid of that anymore. But okay, as promised, I do want to take the card. Okay, sad embrace. Then we have spirit of place. Embracing the sadness. Authenticity is essence of power. Being authentic to yourself. For some reason I heard someone say, don't be so worried about how you look. You look fabulous. Magical. Absolutely magical. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it, or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essence. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? Well, with the sad embrace, there could be something that's a little struggling. The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. Isn't that a Virgo thing? Wanting to control the situation. If it relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question, and then name it, you will discover the answer you have been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. It is. It is. With this card, I had this like almost like seeing someone in despair and so much sadness. And the spirit guide comes in, sees you, and is like asking you, why are you so sad? What is it? What is it that makes you so sad? And taps you on the shoulder. It could be something that happens right now. It's like, why are you so sad? Maybe some of you guys are just feeling sad, but you don't really understand it. So it's just like, embrace the sadness. Like, why are you so sad? What makes you feel so sad, confused? I kind of feel emotional with that. Or cold or alone, right? But you are not alone. And it makes sense why I just read up what I read up. You're finding that spirit. The spirit in everything. I feel your spirit guides are really trying to tap into your energy. Magical map shifter. You're shifting. Something is happening where you're just shifting. And I also say that's why I feel like you're going to like the end of the month way more than you like the beginning of the month. Right, Moon? Moon is a Taurus, so you see it's also a Earth sign. Because he's feeling you guys. I wonder if this has something to do with well, we actually wow, okay. I wonder if this has something to do with a person. It's interesting because we have the Seven of Swords, we have the King of Wands, and we have the, why am I blurry? Hello? The King of Swords. So this could be something with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Yeah, it's interesting because there's some kind of loneliness with something. I don't really know what it is. Is there someone sneaky? Is that, do you need to make make a decision? It could also just be that. No, could not. That is what it is. Okay, yeah, no. That was very Spirit was very no. Well, I feel that was a message for someone. So let's see what else we can get. Page of Pentacles. News when it comes to a job. There's very good news coming to you and you can trust the news. It's something you're very proud of. You're so proud of it. It might seem like you're embracing something new, but you're going to be so proud of it. So proud and feeling very confident in it. But there is news coming your way. It could obviously be news from a person. It could be a earth sign. A younger person. There's a lot of pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles. I do feel there is a shift when it comes to job, when it comes to career. Go after this, whatever it is that you want to do. It's interesting because we have 2 kings and we have 2 pages. Yeah. Opportunity for love, opportunity for a new job. Well, you know what comes your way. Someone being more serious. It's another king. What is happening here? I wonder if like a lot of people coming together and discussing something, like helping you out with something. I wonder if really there is someone who comes to you with this like, okay, I'm going to help you, I'm going to be there for you. Work things out. Moon made like a, oh. That confirmation. It seems like someone really wants to help you here. No matter if it's about love or if it's about work. Just be open for it. I love this. This is going to be your message. Thank you guys for being here. And again, if you are in need of a private reading, healing session, or removal of blocks, all information is down below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.